Rick Without the K James presents In My Opinion Podcast.
Welcome back to episode 6, and we want to name at least one blessing in disguise. We're going to start with you, Wayne.
One blessing in disguise.
Something that might have been bad, something that might have been a terrible situation years ago, or a bad relationship, anything that turned out to be a blessing looking back on it.
Me being shot.
Oh boy, I got to hear this one. Tell us
Blessing in
one.
disguise, bro. Because the lifestyle that I was living, I could have been dead.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was doing a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And my parents, my mom didn't even know, my family didn't know. I was into a lot of street shit, but I kept it away from everybody so nobody didn't know. So for me being shot and still being alive and still being able to live my life, it's a blessing in disguise because now it allows me to rethink shit, reconnect with my kids, reconnect with life, reconnect with God and all other shit like that. So me being shot, bro, honestly, that's blessing in disguise because I was moving fast.
Well, you mentioned you were a basketball player before and everything. Now you're in a wheelchair. So you probably turned from a physical person to a cerebral person, right?
Well, yeah, because see, when I came back home from college, me and my mom was beefing a lot, so I had to like turn to the streets. You feel me? I had to get money because life was moving and shit still happens regardless of what you're doing. So I had to get money, and then I ended up becoming a carpenter, and I ended up becoming an apprentice. And so I was learning how to do carpentry. I was learning how to do flooring. So I was like a floor specialist. You know what I mean? Carpet, vinyl, tile, wood, whatever you had, I did it. I was doing bathrooms. I was doing everything. And it was crazy because at the time I was still doing comedy, and I was trying to take myself out the hood personally, trying to move away from all the drugs, all the homies doing stuff. And like I had did an audition for Apollo. Got the audition. They told me, hey, 2 weeks, we want to fly you to New York. I was cool. Came home from San Francisco from doing my audition. That was on a Thursday night. Friday, which was the next day, I wanted to celebrate. Got shot in the back.
Oh, shit.
And I couldn't make the audition. So, that slowed me down. But being that the person that I am, I'm really strong-willed. So I kept doing what I was doing, and I'm still doing comedy. And, it slowed me down, but hey, I was able to connect with my kids.
But it saved you from the other part of your life.
That part. It saved me from doing that and being a deadbeat dad, bro. Like, for real. Like, you know what I mean? I would let my baby mothers affect my situation with my kids more than trying to be with my kids. And I was really fucked up part. So as I got like this, I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Bring them kids. I babysit them. I need somebody to, throw something away in the trash for me.
Fuck that mama.
How about you, blessing in disguise?
I know it's gonna sound negative, but again, you guys know me, so it's not that it's negative. But it was having my kid. It was having my oldest, I guess, because that's what slowed me down in life.
You appreciate him now.
I appreciate him before, during conception, I appreciated that. But
because somebody actually fucked you after all this.
That's funny. Somebody actually fucked you. That fool been waiting. Somebody actually gave him some.
That was a blessing in disguise.
That was in disguise.
So having a kid, I think at a young age, because I know at that point, like I said, that I was 20. I had already been on my own since I was 15, so I felt like I was older than what I really was. And I just felt like having that kid slowed me down and let me understand that there was something more important than myself here in this world. And I that's why, me and Drew have that bond, because I know without him, I probably would have been locked up, shot, dead, or something. So
Really? Because yesterday you asked him if he brought you a smoothie from Taco Bell, and he didn't.
Well, I said I love him. I didn't say he loved me. That he's an ass. We're gonna talk about that on
Go
the
give me a
next
cheesecake.
Motherfucker said, no, I got my shake, motherfucker.
So for me, a blessing in disguise is absolutely my daughter. I was 22 years old when I had her, and
22 years old, I would have aborted that bitch.
Me. It's funny. She says this, but my daughter's mom was going to have an abortion, and I actually asked her not to. I said, let's have this baby, let's take care of her, Let's get together and let's
Different
make this
story when
happen.
you have that.
And so we did. And the reason I say it was a blessing in disguise is because the first time I ever wore a seatbelt in my life was the day I drove my daughter home.
Was that an
from the
innuendo for a
hospital.
condom?
No,
That's a
It's
real
still
seatbelt.
dope.
that's real seatbelt. And I say that because I was a country boy, man, a reckless driver. I drove like a maniac. I loved hot rods. I loved trucks. I had a Mustang all souped up.
Damn.
And so, I was a nut. And I remember the first time I drove my daughter home from the hospital, I put my seatbelt on after I put hers on, and I had never done that before. And the love that a daddy feels for his daughter, the pride he gets watching her grow. My daughter's an RN, lives in Montana, bought a house. That was what changed my life. That was my blessing in disguise.
Okay.
When I was 22, I didn't know if I was ready. I didn't know if I could be a good dad. It's not like we planned it, but it just changed my life, and it's one thing I would never. It's the most important thing that ever happened in my life. I'd never want to change it.
All right. that's
Emily,
what's up.
what's your blessing in disguise?
Oh, shit.
My blessing in disguise. I guess every negative topic that we ever pick that is supposed to come out to positive, I pick my sister. I'm sorry, you guys. I know this is super emotional every single time, and I know every single time emotional stability hits. I know it's rough, and I'm sorry to bring it up. But at the same time, you better fucking love yourself, because nobody else is gonna love you the same way you do.
That part.
My sister fucking loved me way harder than I ever could have loved myself, and she taught me that you better fucking love yourself. So at the end of the day, love, 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 because even no matter what you're fighting, you can fight it off.
Yeah.
Love is stronger than
Yeah.
any other type of battle that you ever fight. And no matter how difficult it is, you need to remember that you better fucking love yourself. Because you are your own fucking person, and every day you are going to be with yourself.
Beautiful.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
You're all right. Jess, how about you?
How you gonna follow that, Jess? Goddamn.
Do you
love, crazy love.
Do you have
I
a
know,
blessing
right?
in
She
disguise?
gives me love.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I hate,
sorry.
I do have a blessing in disguise. I have actually numerous ones. Obviously, I can't top her, but it's kind of a sob, kind of a story also. So I'm gonna make it all in a nutshell. So, since I was born, I suffered rape, molested, been in foster care since I was 3. My dad passed away when I was 10. Didn't have no food. I starved. I took care of my siblings. I lived a life, but I'm okay now. What's a blessing in disguise with that is I'm an independent, strong woman
Strong.
Damn.
who has
Beautiful.
3 children, girls, that I teach
That are all
how
strong.
to conquer something like that doesn't define you.
3 girls.
3
That
girls.
is-
Gangster.
That is
Yeah.
human
Okay.
development.
So when I worked at
Beautiful
Chachella
lady.
Women's Prison,
Human
I could have
development.
been in prison, and it was
Yes.
like the difference between them and me was that they chose a different path. I chose another path. And you only have 2 paths to choose, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna show everybody I could be better than my own mom, my own father, not get on drugs, no heroin. My kids didn't have to experience that, so yeah, it made me who I am today.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome.
You can be strong
Bam!
and overcome
That's real
anything
shit right
that
there.
life deals you.
Yo, get pump fist.
Be stronger. Life will do you shit.
Yo, it's your boy Charlie Murphy, my main man, Rick James. That's the one you think, the comedian Rick James. Get up on him.